Hi, so I did my neighborhood mapping project for downtown Pleasant Grove, Utah. A couple deficits I noticed, or things that could be improved in the community would be firstly the sidewalks and crosswalks and roads. They need a lot of work done in order to make it more accessible for people that are walking around or even individuals that have to use like wheelchairs or other um, like walking devices to help them get around, because currently the state of the roads would make that difficult for those individuals. And sidewalks. There's not even a sidewalk on each road, and I was in like the downtown area. Um, Another thing is that in the few blocks I looked over, there weren't any really healthcare places. There was chiropractic and dental, but nowhere for an actual like doctor's visit. Um, Another thing that could be improved, or like a deficit I noticed, was the park that they had. I remember it used to be larger. They cut it in about half, I think, to make room for a new fire station, which is great. That's coming in and that's going to be good for the police and for the fire station. But the park that they have is small, it's run down, there's no play equipment, everything's just a little worn out, and there's not a whole lot to do. There's nothing like a soccer goal or any kind of sports thing. So that could be improved, have more like play area. Um, the people in the businesses were actually quite nice, but the buildings themselves are run down. There's a lot of buildings that are just empty that used to be businesses and now they're just vacant. And so those spots could definitely be filled. That would help the community. And also empty lots. There were some empty lots as well. They could build some new like items there. They only had one school in that area that I saw, which was a charter school for elementary school. I do know that they have other schools in Pleasant Grove. It just wasn't in the downtown area. I know for sure they have a high school, a couple elementaries, and a junior high school, which from what I've heard, I didn't check it out myself, are also a little bit old, and it tends to be a little lower income in Pleasant Grove compared to the other neighbors that they have in like Cedar Hills, Alpine, Lehigh areas. So more, I guess, community-focused things, more businesses, more available healthcare, places to get healthcare, roads, sidewalks, crosswalks. These could be things that could be improved. They do have a small police station and court, which looks fine. The library, I'm surprised, they've remodeled it recently, because I went there maybe 5 or 10 years ago, and it was kind of old, but I went there and they've remodeled it, and it's nice. The books, I was surprised, they have a lot of older books, but they are still keeping up. They even had a book by an author that I love that I didn't even know was released yet. So they definitely have that. So yeah, good things about it. Nice people, nice businesses, but there's a lot of room for improvement.